The app is working just fine now. Yet customer service was telling me that, oh, your phone isn't compatible. Your phone isn't compatible, so there's nothing we can do to fix this issue. It's just your phone isn't compatible. Like, no, I'm telling you, it worked. It worked just fine. It's been working. Like, this is something went wrong. We need to work out what went wrong with it. Go to APK Mirror or something like that. I'm forgetting what the other like websites are called, and download an older APK of the Google Fi app. In my case, version 95 worked for me. And I read somewhere about a different issue where version 95 worked, and that's why I tried that one, but other versions might work. The main thing is you need to download an older version of the app, sign in on that older version, and it should go straight through. And then after you've done that and it's working just fine, you can go ahead and update to the latest version and you'll continue to be signed in. Okay, I'm making this video because maybe other people have the same issues I'm having or had. I have solved this issue for myself after spending way too much time on the phone with customer service. Like, I swear I am about all the way done with customer service. Anyway, I have a Poco F3, which is an older phone. I use Google Fi service, which I haven't had issues with really ever using this phone. The data is a little slow because I don't have all of the 5G bands. One, because the phone is a little older, and it's also more of an international phone. It's not uh, most Americans don't use this phone. But that's besides the point. The point is it works with the service just fine, and it has for the past 2 years I've been using the phone. I've been having another issue where when I plug in my phone to my PC, it just doesn't do anything. It says that there's like a USB error. If I ever fix that issue, I will make sure I make a video about that because a lot of people seem to have this issue with Xiaomi devices in general. Um, Especially Poco devices, and it has not been solved yet at all. And if you believe it's been solved, like, please drop a comment. And okay, so the issue I'm having is that I factory reset my phone to try to fix that issue with the USB problem, and it didn't work. So factories, if you're having that issue, factory resetting probably won't even help. So I had to reinstall everything, and I had a backup. I did a backup and was able to like pretty much get my phone all the way back like it was. Except I had one little problem. Even though all my phone service was working, I even checked using my wife's phone, and I was able to send text messages, including multimedia messages, use RCS, use just data on my phone. I didn't need Wi-Fi to use my phone. Data is working just fine, and I can make phone calls. Everything is working fine, but I can't sign in to the Google Fi app. Google Fi keeps saying that my phone isn't done activating. Is just keeps giving me an error. And when I sign in, I get this that says like, welcome back. Setting up Google Fi will only take a few minutes, and you just need to get started. So you just do setup there, and it goes through, and then it tells me that unfortunately your Google Fi services can't be activated right now, even though it's already active. Like, I'm using the service just fine, everything is working, except I can't log into the app, which I think the only real issue I would have is that I think voicemails, I think voicemail might not work. which was something that I just didn't want to deal with, like having any other problems, because I could have just said, forget it, I just won't use the Google Fi app. But it was just working. It was working before I reset my phone just fine. So call customer service about that or whatever. And the thing is, even after it gives that, it gives that report that it didn't work, I also get this notification that the service is like ready to be used. You're all set for calls, text, and data. But the app won't work. Like, I just can't look at anything in the app. All right. So after going through all the customer service stuff, doing resets, taking my SIM card out, putting it back in, restarting the phone again, all that, none of that worked. And I knew it wasn't going to work when I tried it. What ended up working is I had to get an older version of Google Fi and install that. Uninstall the newer version that I got from the App Store, got from the Play Store, and I went and downloaded an APK of an older version, which was version 95 versus version 116, which is the latest I could get from the Play Store, on both this phone and a Google Pixel 5 that I have, which was able to just sign in with the service on that version of the app. Because I tried that just to see if I could even get that phone to work, and it just went through just fine. So after uninstalling that version and installing the older version, I was able to sign in just fine. It went straight through, no issues. It didn't even say anything about updating the app, but I went in and I updated the app after that just to see if it would continue to stay working. And I have everything working just fine. Like, everything is working just fine. Like, I got all, and you can see it enough. I'm not trying to dox myself in here, but the app is working just fine now. Yet customer service was telling me that, oh, your phone isn't compatible. Your phone isn't compatible, so there's nothing we can do to fix this issue. It's just your phone isn't compatible. Like, no, I'm telling you, it worked. It worked just fine. It's been working. Like, this is something went wrong. We need to work out what went wrong with it. And that's all that is wrong. So I will also put this straight at the beginning because I knew it took me a while to get to it. But go to APK Mirror or something like that. I'm forgetting what the other like websites are called, and download an older APK of the Google Fi app. In my case, version 95 worked for me. And I read somewhere about a different issue where version 95 worked, and that's why I tried that one, but other versions might work. The main thing is you need to download an older version of the app, sign in on that older version, and it should go straight through. And then after you've done that and it's working just fine, you can go ahead and update to the latest version and you'll continue to be signed in and everything is fine and working great. You know, thanks for having a look at this video. I hope it helped you. I really hope someone will see this and it will help them so they don't have to go through the headache that I went through. And that's it. Have a good day.